Twitch. Okay. You are one of my followers too, right?
I think so.
So if you check, like, that should have given you the notification. What does the notification even say?
Let's see.
It
Let's check.
looks all fine. Oh. Oh no, the game's cut off by a bit. I think? Yeah, it is. Oh. Oh. Wait. I can fix this. All you'll see right now is me trying to fix stream. Because I changed the game resolution without... Uh, did it fit? I think it fits. Also, the silly thing, like, I realized a funny setup with my, like, camera from my laptop because the screen I'm using to look at the dashboard is, like, way far left on my left. So it looks like I'm looking at my game when I'm, like,
Oh.
customizing it. It's like, I feel like I could literally just go grab it and pull it over as I'm moving it. So, can you hear, like, music and stuff on it? Or
Hold
are
on.
you not?
Wait, are you Seablade? Or are you a different account?
I am not Seablade. Who is that people are talking about?
I think it's just your old account. It has a picture of you on it.
Really? I made one that long ago?
Yeah, it has a picture of your scuba diving.
Oh.
Let's
I
see.
should dig that up and figure out what that is, because I'm Megalomaniacal Megalodon now.
Okay, let me see.
When did I make that? Damn. Because this thing's got, like, 2-year-old follows and stuff. Oh yeah, you're not even on the list of the follows. Angie is.
Oh.
This is the one I've been using.
There you are.
Yeah?
Found you.
Maybe that's better. No, like, there. Is it working?
Looks like it.
Yay. You can see me.
Oh, I do see you.
Yeah. I wonder if I should
Oh,
make it
full
bigger.
screen.
Is it that big or is it...
Yeah, you should go a little bigger, I think.
Okay, let's make me bigger. See what I mean by, like, I could just reach over and, like, wait. I could... And then... Like... That-ish? Kinda?
Uh, yeah. If you could zoom in your actual camera a little bit, I think that'd be really good.
Oh, I see what you mean. I don't know how to actually customize it. I've never actually
Get
touched
you
the camera
closer to the
itself.
screen.
Yeah, no, I'm just moving up. Can you read, like, the sweater or anything? Or am I just way too tiny?
Okay, yeah. I think if you were on my computer screen, I could read it just fine. I think it's a star
Exactly,
clip or
yeah.
something.
Well, it works for now. It's not even that important. I was thinking about just getting rid of it. How's, like, the background smooth and stuff of the actual game?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was... So here's the sad thing. The game I wanted to show you, the space game about breaking apart ships, anti-Kerbal style,
Uh-huh.
when I tried just streaming it to Discord for, like, Steven to look at, it's choppy as all hell. And I think it's just the
Uh,
game itself, because it's early access and it's not smooth yet. But I do want to show you that later, just because it's cool. Okay, I am going to play it now.
okay.
And see how it goes. And God, I love the art style of this game every time I look at this stuff. Oh, wow! Okay, wait. It remembers... Oh, wait, no, okay. I thought it was remembering that I played as Thinker before. I want to still make my own. But these are good to base it off of. I don't like... The idea of having a 1 in any stat in this game terrifies me. Okay. I get like 12 points, right? I definitely... So, last time I played this game, I played a brainy guy, so I kind of don't want to this time. So I was thinking, I don't want I don't want to be a dumbass who can't walk straight though. So I'm thinking this time. But I don't know. You don't know what any of these mean though, right? You don't know anything about the game?
Not really, no.
Yeah. It's like your intelligence, your book smarts, your emotional smarts, your raw power, and like your dexterity. It's like, oh, int, charisma, strength, dex. Um, this feels boring though. Maybe, yeah. So I'm a little bit sensitive, not very smart, or okay, yeah. This is diff. This is like, I think, opposite of what I did before. Although wait, no, I think it was these two. Anyway. So far everything looks smooth still. That's the main thing I care about.
Yeah.
So this is what I've talked about before in chat. This is the main cool thing of the game. Is within each of these, you can see it set all of these skills to be that number. And that's like how often these voices inside of his head will like chime in to help him. Well, not necessarily help. So like wall of text, but I would love to read all of these out, but I don't think I will because that would just tire anybody listening out, I think. But like, of course, logic doesn't need much explanation. It's your way of figuring things out. Very Data, Star Trek, right? But also, well, you know what? Data would be this whole branch except for these two, drama and conceptualization. Encyclopedia is trivia. Rhetoric is like your ability to bullshit. Like it mentions it would be good for politicians.
I see.
Drama is your ability to lie, to play it up, to be something else. Conceptualization will chime in. It's the art critic. It's like, yeah, conceptualization has a special role if you're art cop. If you just hate everything. And visual calculus, this is going to be the one that I am the saddest I won't have leveled up very high to start with. This is your ability to, like, picture geometry and trajectory of things all in your head as you look at it. It's like your ability to trace, like, the path that a bullet went and stuff like that. Very useful for a detective game, and I'm sad it's going to be low. That's the one thing that makes me want to pump it up more, but... Volition is your ability to not kill yourself. And I mean, like, I can't put that any lighter. That is literally what it does. It's your morale. Inland Empire is, like, imagination. Empathy is your Counselor Troy. Authority is, like, not necessarily like, oh, how much of a cop you are, but it's just how much people would listen to you by command. Esprit de corps is how cop you are. It's not even like taken out of context of being a detective or a cop. It's your camaraderie with your coworkers. And suggestion is literally how you use charisma in like D&D. Like how well can you ooze charm and be slimy, as it say. Well, all of them give you an example of like, here's what it helps you with, but if you level it up too much or level it up too little, here's what happens. So like here it says low level of suggestion, you won't have any kind of rapport with anybody. But like if it's too high, you're a sleazeball. Like everybody's just grossed out by how sleazy you are. Endurance is your health.
Already? Oh. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. This is
Oh
mostly
my
just testing
God.
anyway. Pain threshold is your masochism. Physical instrument, I don't know what the difference is between that and endurance. I guess endurance is like your tankiness, pain threshold is your attraction to pain, and instrument is your ability to affect the world around you physically. Electrochemistry is going to be annoying. It's your addiction to drugs and alcohol, and he's going to be high no matter what I do if I go physical. Shivers is weird. It's like your connection to nature and the world around you. And half-light is like your fight or flight response. It's like your animal instincts. Hand-eye coordination and perception are all really obvious. Reaction speed. Savoir-faire I wanted to read because I think this is the pure dexterity thing. Savoir-faire urges you to be better than you are, urges you to be disco, slip by others in Samaran boxes. So it's your overall agility, it seems. Your stylishness. Okay, it's style. Okay. Interfacing. That's how well you work with machines. So, Jordy. And then composure is how you can keep it cool under pressure. Might need more of that. What I get to do right now is I get to, like, pick a skill that I want to have, like, a tiny bonus. I think it doesn't necessarily have to be anything I have a high stat in. I kind of want it to be savoir-faire for a bit, but there was something I noticed a while ago. Was this? Spin kick, yeah. There was one that was... It's like the temptation to min-max at the beginning of this is high. If I really want to play a physical playthrough, though, I guess physical instrument is the most physical it is. Of, like, my ability to just be like, the door is locked. Intelligence would look around for a key. Psyche would ask somebody for the key. Motorics would pick the lock. Physique would punch the door. And so that's what I want to do this for. Alright. Now is what I'm really curious about, is that, like, audio from the game will start playing more. I want to make sure my audio's not too loud or if I have to play around with it more.
I'll be out of this in like 5 minutes probably. Then I can pay more attention to you. Hold on.
Okay. What are you doing right now?
The Castrum Lacus Latori.
Oh. I kind of want to move that around.
Why is he still invulnerable?
Oh, that's really loud, actually.
Blackness.
Whoops. I need to turn that down.
You're conscious from in it.
Oh
No
my
larger
God.
than a single grain of malt. You don't have to
He
do
does.
anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
The beginning of this game still hits me kind of hard, because it literally starts with you unconscious and your brain just going like, you don't have to do anything. I'm just so tempted to be like, never, ever, ever.
Never,
Never, ever, forever, never?
Exactly, and that's what you can keep saying. I'm just like literally I'm getting an option here, simply keep on non-existing. That'd be so comfy.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Will I go too soon? Oh no, I did.
This is great.
Yes, it is.
Also, what was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic source. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Describing the body as the meat thing. Or maybe that's just his brain. Plunge back into the fathomless deep.
There, no ball of meat, no light in the formless nothing, just night swimming.
Wait, so you have the stream open, right? I wanted to test something out right now.
Yeah, I have it on my phone, but I don't have the sound on.
I wonder if
on my
this... No, I wonder if the integration thing still works when you're on phone. Like, if I click this button,
God.
I don't think it will... Oh! Did something pop up on your end?
I don't think so.
It might not work when you're just on phone.
Yeah.
I just want to try...
What is this? Is this it? No. Shit. Still
No,
not there.
nothing.
Oh shit, what was the first one? Oh, it's over there.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet
Plus
oblivion?
Coming right up, sir.
donuts.
Smooth passage.
Plus still there.
Alonzi, let's go. Or I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. God. I love how much of a mood the whole game will always be.
Alright. Nothing
Town.
down to fuck all, brother.
Nothing
Okay,
town. Fuck all.
We'll open this on my computer.
Look, there's I'm tired of being this type of animal and who gives a shit?
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Wait, no, I changed my mind. I need to belittle myself instead.
Do you really?
Oh.
I do.
I mean, you don't have to.
Let me off.
You wouldn't
Well, if I
like
don't,
me
I think my
told
character
you
just
what
stays
to
unconscious.
do. Why'd you
Um,
think you had
He's
to
literally
go
unconscious right now, and you're
into
talking with, like,
oblivion?
the deep recesses of your brain.
Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
I should ask what out there first. So are you looking at the stream on page now?
and
Okay, so if I hit this button,
oh, I do have things I can click on.
yeah. So, like, it lets you... So it's gonna be 100% no matter which you pick. But, like, it lets you see what people want you to pick as a suggestion. I don't have to pick it, but it lets me know what you want.
You should ask.
And I think
oh,
that's
fuck.
neat.
What?
I just wanted to test out how it works.
What am I doing? This girl was in companion.
I think... So you clicked on something, right?
Yeah, I didn't
I
click on a
think-
choice. It disappeared before I chose.
Yeah, okay. So,
But
let's
I
see.
can click on the
Yes, what's out
pass
there?
and stats.
Yeah. What's waiting for me?
There's this
I
giant
can, like, read.
ball there.
Yeah.
Description for your
And evil
stats.
apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on
On a giant ball.
ball.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And some people never know it's a ball. How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
And this duking it out. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you
All right. See.
That's
so
sadder. That's
so which one is it? Sad or let's go? Like that's how this works. Now remember, you're not picking for me though. You're just voting. And that's why I want to do this with more of the guys, because it'd be interesting to see what some people go for in the group.
Shit, I still took too long. Or did you already? Oh, okay.
See, it's
just
15.
timed, I
It's
think.
like 15 seconds when I hit it or something. But I don't know. It shouldn't have too much of a delay from when I hit it. I think.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. I could set it to be more of a delay, but that might be weird with us on Discord and stuff.
No, I'll just try to be less indecisive.
Yeah. I mean, I think that is sad, but also let's fucking go is kind of... Well, no. Okay, if I'm doing this not as a character, but trying to still answer somewhat, like, for myself, it is sad.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
Like, I'm gonna play it up on some bits of the roleplay for this character on this run, I think. Because I've already played the game once through like that, the main difference for me this time is I want to try different stats out, you know? What do you mean I drowned?
You lost.
Oh, I love that. What do you mean drowned? It's like, you know that game of the apes fighting each other? You did lose. You didn't punch the apes in the face. Time to meet the hero. The hero of the game. Here he is.
Oh.
One of the greatest heroes in video game kind.
Oh.
Behold.
God. Is he? Oh wait.
Pants.
Just pants.
No, we'll find it.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the
So-
pocket of your flare cup.
See, there we go. Because I never even really showed you much of this. So that is literally the skill of perception talking to him right now. Saying, hey, wait. You heard something in your pants. I'm going to fish him out.
It says whirling
Keys.
in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
And I love that narrator. And then you got little things to look at around the room. These won't talk or interact. They're just little things to notice. An empty bottle. Only one empty bottle. No, wait. 1, 2, 3... Several.
Yeah.
A torn out tape. Like a hell of a torn out destroyed thing. Reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. 1 shoe. Item gained, 1 shoe.
Oh, cool. Left foot.
Yeah. Jacket. I'm holding tab to see interactables. Disco ass blazer. Getting the canonical look going. I think you can see in the tone of this game why I love this so much.
Yeah.
It's fun to be pathetic sometimes, man. Shirt after the jacket. So I
I
think
see.
if I look at inventory, we've got a shirt, pants, a blazer, and 1 shoe. Oh my gosh. Do I? Oh wait. Important guy to get. Gotta get him. The tie that somehow ended up on the fan. I want to see if I can try it.
Chain pull switches.
Oh no, I can't
One
try
ends
that.
in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb.
No. So we can do something interesting, but not on this one. Not yet. I can have you change my stats to either screw me over or help me do it,
Oh no.
but not for now. For now, let's do the smart thing and turn the fan off.
To a halt.
It's like this is supposed to be
Release the tie now.
some people. So right now, you saw that I had high endurance when I picked like physical, right? So I have like 5 health for having 5 in endurance, and I have 3 morale for having 3 volition. Some people that go for 1 physical, and you have 1 health at the beginning of the game and no healing items.
Oh no.
A lot of people just go to grab that and die and game over. So there's a speed run of the game of die %, where you literally just try and rush it, have 0 stats, and just die to the fan.
Oh my.
You reach for it and have a heart attack from your hangover and die.
Oh my fucking.
This
God.
guy's a hero. But otherwise, this is your tutorial on like, hey, when you see a roll, there might be other things you can do to change it. So because I was smart and turned the fan off instead of just reaching for it while I was running, I now have a 70% chance. And I'm not going to talk anymore because I might be jinxing myself because it might actually fail. Okay, good.
Snap. It's released from the blade.
Yay. I got...
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Leave. I don't want to turn the light on. This guy doesn't need to see himself.
Light on.
We have a horrific necktie. And I never really gave him a good look. That is a very horrific necktie. And the interesting thing here that I'm missing, that I can't show you right now, if my psyche was higher, this thing is a character that also starts to talk to you.
You're high?
And he's insane. I do want to do
Okay.
a psyche playthrough later as well. Because, like, he is Inland Empire, like, represented. Which is, again, like, your imagination. So, like, he's your imaginary best friend. But for now, he's not going to be hanging out with us. Oh my god, I love that I can't even walk full speed yet, because he's still hungover. And we can look in the
The
mirror.
mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, Someone has ripped half the faucet off.
I wonder who was the fierce discharge of masculine energy.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
That's why you can't even have your profile yet.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in, has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was
A deluge.
of world-ending proportions.
I love the phrase sea of blood alcohol. That's scary.
With all the synapses you've extinguished, it's a miracle you could even think this sentence. You've interrupted a
I
true
never got that
episode.
line from Electrochem. It's a miracle you can even think. Wipe
As
the
you
mirror.
slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly
So-
haven't thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Your sense of imagination telling you you don't want to know what you look like. I always see this line as like, it's funny and sad, but it's also like the idea of like, you know how your own voice, how you imagine it isn't how you think it is kind of thing. It's like this to a degree is like, no, how you're even thinking of the limited ability of your personality and your existence isn't going to satisfy you when you see how off it's going to be. You can check to see if your face is messed up.
Yeah,
There is
something
definitely something wrong with your face. How bad could it be, though?
Where to even begin?
Bloatedness,
There's bloatedness,
swollenness.
then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Oh, my tongue. Okay.
It's
Oh, it's
swollen
not.
and snail-like.
Like a snail.
Ew.
How about my nose?
It's not. Your nose feels like a
A
small
balloon.
balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't.
Why would I
appear to
honk
be a
it?
Particularly tiny nose either.
Honk.
Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Wipe the mirror now. Like, I want to do it.
Behold,
There he is.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this?
Oh,
It's,
God.
this is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait,
Rigor
is that
mortis.
an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
The face is making itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay.
Oh my god. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
That can be relatable with how I do work. Like, you just have to put the face on, and it's like, this guy is literally, he put the face on too hard, got drunk, and now it's
What
just
does it
stuck.
even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
So, I always think 3 is, like, look at this face. 3 is probably literally what it was when he got it stuck that way. It's meant for the ladies. But also, number 4 is very in character. A lot of people just go with superstar, but that's... I don't think that's a superstar. You could choose to just refuse to describe it. But I love that I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There's charm to it. Like, he's like, look, I'm pathetic. And he's just got kind of a smile going. I'm gonna go with that.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's
Oof.
little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
It may have been charming 10 years ago. And that's little bits that reveal your character may or may not have memories buried, because 10 years seems not too specific, right? But it's just specific enough of, like, what happened all those times ago. I have no shot at either of these. We're not gonna bother just yet. Like, I'm pretty sure I would have to roll 2 6s. Let the mirror be. But, a neat thing, now on the, oh, you can't see. Hang on. There is a thing you're missing.
Is a thing?
So on the bottom left, there, I moved my face.
Oh.
So that before, wait, that down, wait, this would make more sense as I'm turning to the left. I'm over here. That down there was like grayed out when I hadn't looked at the mirror. And it's really funny when people have posted on like the subreddit like their gameplay and stuff for this game. There are people that have gotten to the end and it's still grayed out on the bottom left. And like, wow, you just never learned who you were? And it's like, yeah. You can even create new personalities for him. That's the whole point of the game, really. Is like, look at this guy, how much do you want to fix this mess? And last thing to look at in the room,
The window
a
stands
gloriously
broken
broken
in its
window.
frame. Cold wind blows in.
So not only was he drunk and passed out and forgot everything with amnesia, he was also sitting in a room with the window open in what appears to be a cold winter city.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy.
It's
but
at
you
least
see
pretty
the
sounding
ocean
though.
And some war-torn buildings.
Like, it's an ocean war-torn town out there. Oh, you know what? Even with Calculus 2, I think I'm at... You know what? You want to try it right now? So, if I hit this thing, I need you to boost my intelligence. Can you do that? Make me big...
Oh yes.
Make
plus
me...
one.
Make me big brain. Big brain go.
I hit the plus. Do I close
Okay.
it now?
No, it'll close when I time out.
Okay.
Wait, I don't think I got... I think you were supposed to hit something else. I'm still 2.
Like I had. Okay, so there was. Fuck.
Was there a confirm?
There was a vote button, but it didn't. Like, it wasn't
Oh.
interactable or something. I don't know.
Well, let's try it with small brain then. It times out. I can't keep hitting it.
Mhm.
Small brain.
What do you mean?
Small brain, small brain.
How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
So, there's no need to freak out on those. See the white border around it? That means if I level up my visual calculus skill, we can come back and he'll let me try it again. How close was I? Oh, you wouldn't have mattered. Look, I rolled a 7. I needed a 9.
Well,
Leave. You probably would have given me like a 60% shot at that. So we have no idea why the drunkard's window is broken. How mysterious. Yeah, it's not that hard of a mystery to figure out. In fact, because I kind of know something, I'm gonna... Let's go to the balcony. Maybe we can get a better look at it.
Oh no, there's more people.
Oh, the whole point of this game is talking to other people, not just himself. There are many people. That's why when they announced this game was getting full voice acting, everybody was going nuts. Because also, we've only been one dude already, and you've already heard so much dialogue, right? And like, there are other people talking in this game. It's not just your guy. Oh, first big like loading screen too, I think, right? So we'll see how that goes. This is where I'm worried because my computer's a little old. But so far, frame rate, no problems, right? Like,
Yeah.
because I mean, this game it's a point and click. Ooh, okay. Had to load in there awkwardly.
Wait, what?
Smell of the sea makes you dizzy. It never makes me dizzy in real life, but I mean that's obviously like because of me.
Whirling in rags.
Yeah, that's what the name was on the key. Oh, who's chiming in right now? Oh, briny wind. Oh, that was Shivers probably. I knew, so you could find the other shoe outside here.
Oh.
So I wanted to do it the visual calculate because it looks really cool, but yeah. You put on the shoe.
There they both are.
There they
Two
are.
identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin.
Indiscriminately.
Reunited on your feet.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced.
Hey.
Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now.
See, even when he's happy, that line just gut punches you in a happy way. The only good thing about you right now. Comfy shoes. Honestly, comfy, like, custom dress shoes are really nice, though, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the J. Rotzi shoes. Those always hurt. But they were kind of cheap for high school dress shoes, right?
I guess so.
I remember I couldn't wear them for too long.
Mine were okay, I think.
Maybe it was because like my short weird stature, like I don't know, or just you know what? I probably had worse posture than you. You could see me during drill, you know. Something on the table. Money. Real is what money is called in this. There is a calendar. The year is 51, undisclosable. But I mean, I'm guessing it's supposed to be kind of like 1950. But this is a fake city, fake country, fake county.
Hello, officer.
Hello.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer? Am I military?
No,
Then why'd you call me an officer?
because you're a police officer, sir.
Shitting me!
Unless
I think
you've
that's how
been
he would
an
react.
asshole this time.
Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
I've been here for 3 days on official police business.
3 days. Erased. What business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
So this right here is a red check. And this would be your tutorial on you cannot try that again if you try that on her. Which is to try
Let
the
her know
expression
you want her.
physically. I think
Oh
I'm pretty sure everybody has hit that.
my.
Pun intended, but like I don't know how you need to roll a 12, I think is what that means. Which means roll 2 6s.
Yeah.
You have to nat
Boy.
20 of that. I don't remember being a
Could it
cop
be
or
because
anything.
it's the drinking?
Who in their right mind would let me be an officer?
Don't be so harsh on yourself.
Oh,
You let almost anyone be a police officer.
do you want me? Because I know what this is. Do you want me to shoot it?
No, you don't have to.
Okay. Wanted to know if you wanted to see the results. It's pretty funny, but
Of course.
it's
Be
bad.
careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Goodbye.
Your cigarette's still there. Oh, I wonder who this is chiming in right now when I see a cigarette.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
The what now?
The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. It once smokes.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma.
What the hell is a gnome
You
of
feel
Jeroma?
like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet,
A
an
carton.
entire pack.
I don't even, since I don't have no idea
A
about
carton.
smoking in real life, I don't even know
Make
there were
sure
cartons.
They're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
Yes, I should do that. I should enthusiastically do that. I should not do that. Priority 1. Well, think about it.
Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time. And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them.
So because I'm leveled in physical, I'm gonna be fighting electrochemistry like the whole playthrough.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
And I think smoking it'll lower his health, but increases morale. I might actually have to use some, just because my morale is lower than my health, so health is a resource to keep him happy.
Yeah.
And if that isn't meta commentary, Jesus, you know. Sacrifice your health to try and be happy in your depressive life. Trompe le monde. So the funny thing about this game is I'm pretty sure they're not actually like a French developer or anything, but they chose to make a lot of it in kind of like a I think it's actual French for a lot of the words. But I mean, you and I only learned like what, Spanish?
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't know what's real French. Oh, I need to figure out how to do a modding thing later. Or, how to make people into mods.
Oh,
But I mean, it's not important right now. Yeah. Soundtrack is very nice for such a sad game. Oh. This is where lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic. Just waiting for someone to sing into it. This guy is perfect for karaoke. Speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed.
They need to
People
be.
need to know your vast oceanic soul.
My soul is modest. It's normal size. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people, whether they like it or not. Run it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently expressing.
Why is that my fight or flight response to the idea of karaoke? What
You're
should I
about to
sing?
get stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
I don't know what could possibly be a happy song coming from this dude. So of course it's gotta be a sad song.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one.
I don't know of anybody who would willingly want to just sing nothing but sad karaoke songs, though.
You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
So, quests gained. Karaoke. First quest besides find smokes and smoke them. Alright. Finish the thought.
find your other shoe.
Oh yeah, I did that. Is that on... Wait, where was that?
We were just looking at it.
I know. Oh, on done, huh? There you go. Two shoes are better than one. Unite
yeah.
there, yeah. Yeah. Why is my inventory updated? What else did I get? Oh, I just saw like... Oh, right! The two shoes count as a new item.
Oh.
Heels are ridiculously high. It reduces my overall dexterity. But I have composure because they're cool. His pants are a little too tight, so also lower dexterity. And the pants also make me want more cigarettes and booze. My shirt stinks, so I can't suggest things to people as well. But it's a real statement to wear, so my art skills are up. And wearing the police jacket, camaraderie, got it. So you can actually see, like, when we started, all of these were like 2, right? But because I'm wearing different things, this updates according to my gear and shows me what's there. Which is why my overall dexterity is 0. So I can't try stealing things, is what that basically would be.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
That's not a good sign that we're on good terms.
That was disdain in his
Yeah.
eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
It's not a difficult... I barely passed that logic roll! That's pretty bad. Oh, I'm gonna regret not having any intelligence stuff. You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
It's taken you 3 days not to do anything. What have I been doing all this time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks at the bird. What is the
The
bird?
competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Fixing taxidermy must be hard.
Looks like
'Cause,
the
like-
bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Like, you can't really get a spare part to fix it, right?
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my
He
buddy?
pretends not to hear you.
And I'm being ignored.
concentrating on the bird instead.
I don't think you get anything out of that guy at this point. Because of the, quote, massive property damage. Only Monday is written on the menu. So there's not even an actual menu right now. Large bubble rising to the surface. That is a tiny water cooler. I didn't even realize what that was. Someone's working in the kitchen. So that was probably perception hearing. Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 o'clock. It's 8 in the morning. What's this? Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors don't open until 4 o'clock. Royal pinball machine is unplugged. Can't plug it in. Alright, well, let's go meet the best character in the game, because I need to do that.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
It's like the first person that treats you like an actual human being, I guess. Instead of an anomaly or a menace.
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Because we're cops. Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is
He's-
waiting for your name.
We don't know what that shit is.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Hey, are you still there?
Yep.
Want to give it a shot again and help me with more int?
Hold on.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Bop.
You need intelligence?
Yeah.
1. Vote.
It's
Can I
all
click
we
on
can
vote?
do.
I can't click on. Can I click on everything? Oh no, I can't click on vote.
Oh, really? That's weird.
I can close it. I don't know.
Okay, let's see if it... I don't think it did it. Maybe there needs to be more than one person.
Maybe.
Maybe. I can try and make a name. I mean, this game loves failure, too.
Gusto.
That's... not my name. It's so cool. Won't I come off like a douche if I call myself that? It's very, very cool, but maybe just a bit too ostentatious. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. It's cool. Won't I be a jerk?
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name. And you're one.
I have to say it, because I
Say it.
failed.
Yes. Well,
He doesn't even process what you just said. He's just skipping right over it. It's like, okay.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Yeah, that guy. I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interview?
Yes, police. I am aware. I'm policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not enough practice.
I probably haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
And see, like, he's chill because he's realizing that I just wasted 3 days.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Who wouldn't?
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done.
Yeah, our murder case has been dead for 7 days, just sitting in a tree. It's not gonna smell nice. That's why he's so disappointed when you're like, did you get it down? And it's like, yeah, the body, you mean the body? Yes, the body. Is it down? No.
What a shame. Get to it now.
Rip
That body down from the tree.
Don't worry about the body, I'll rip it down.
After it's been up in a tree for that long, any kind of whipping is inadvisable.
You'll do what now?
Exactly. So, like, if you were to see this game as a very dark, grim comedy, your guy can be the crazy to his straight man. He plays it straight throughout, like, all of your routine. That's why everybody loves him so much. What if I said I'm not really a cop?
We all feel that way sometimes.
Aw.
There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
Yeah, he's pretty humble.
But first, we have to take it down.
How can you be sure I'm actually a cop?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Oh, you know what I should have tried? If I come down here without the jacket on, does he not acknowledge me? Because the jacket's what has... Like, it's got this rectangle thing on his back. That's the cop symbol in this. It's like kind of a uniform thing you can put on whatever.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
He's no snitch. The insignia? You mean the white rectangle?
Yes,
But they're just white rectangles.
they are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Ravachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge or something in my pockets?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Yes, I have my badge. I am a policeman, and I have my badge.
If you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
I can't remember
I
anything,
can
though.
see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
God, what could be worse than this, dude?
If you need something for your headache,
I think
there
he's
is a general
lying.
store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our number one concern.
Cool.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort.
Your brain saying this thing sucks.
The best cure for a headache is...
Shut up, electrochemistry.
They won't have that. so cigarettes will have to be.
Can't find morphine. Let's get cigarettes. What are we doing right now
Talk to
again?
the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Alright, cool.
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Gotta look at the body, gotta talk to the boss of the place, and gotta tell them my badge is gone. That's not a loose object you want just floating around. Let's talk to the lady too. This is a nice old lady. Oh, did her audio? There it is. Hello.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no sweetie, look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with
Aw.
mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
That stupid dimple has only brought me suffering.
Love can be cruel, sweetie.
Aw.
Love can be cruel.
Poor guy.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew.
Hire
Hire
her.
her on the spot.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. I don't want to point out that she's in a wheelchair or ask her to roll with us.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. My movements, probably because he's swaying as he's... Well, I don't know. No. If he were actually still drunk, he'd probably be swaying a bit. I drank so hard I forgot literally all of reality.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
I know we're in this cafeteria. It was written on the keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling and Rats cafeteria itself located?
The first two options are basically the best, but I want to be honest. No, we're in hell. We're all in hell.
We're in the city of Revshul, dear.
She's worried. Honestly, don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is that?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revshul is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so.
Of course everyone says their own city is...
is a rare
Well,
This
maybe
city
not
used to rule
necessarily.
the world, though it has seen better days.
She pauses because I look lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
I don't even know how old I am.
There. The year is 51, and spring has only just started. I'm sure there are better days ahead.
Telling a guy this old looking that there are better days ahead takes balls.
The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin.
Kim is getting concerned.
I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
He's a bro. He's just like looking at like your main character right now. Just going like, whoa, wait, never mind. He's okay. Okay, well, I can handle this.
Outside, the melting snow seeps into the cracks in the walls and the cobblestone streets, all the way down into the sewers. Above ground, the first May bells blossom. You can feel it, a great cold.
Oh, that's good.
Then the shiver passes.
I saw somebody, I was watching a stream of describe Shivers as if the game were really just a book. Shivers is all of the Lord of the Rings, J.R.R. Tolkien nature descriptions of your setting. And that seems exactly correct on what that is. Like, it almost feels like things you couldn't possibly know unless the narrator literally told you what the area looked like.
I can tell that this is taxing for
Whoa!
you, so I'll just
Oh
ask you
no,
one
right, this
question.
starts here.
What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
What mode of government is the city? Some kind of democracy is the boring answer. I'd like to think it's a dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. I like that answer the most always. Like, you wake up in this completely war-torn ocean city and you're like, no, but we sci-fi capitalist dystopia, right? Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perceptions of reality, concealing our true masters. Foreigners and women is the really bad option. Cop. We're living under cop regime. That one's kind of boring but dark. But I want to say we're governed by machines.
Oh no, nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own.
We're almost like
Certainly no machines.
It's almost like it's like a DMZ of people actually living in it. Like, look at that description. That's so weird, right? Is there any place in real life that's really like this? Maybe like old sphere of influence China? But I don't remember my history enough to accurately gauge whether that be correct or not as like an analogy.
I don't know. Still looks like there's a lot of hustling going on. Maybe she's wrong. Also,
No government. How come we're cops? How can I be a cop?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
she's scared now. She's realized you
She's
really
tapping
are
out.
brain damaged.
I don't want to bug her too much more. Just who could I go
Something
to?
more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She looks at Kim. Maybe you should ask him. No.
I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people
Find a
educated,
rich person.
though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Also, a little bit of flavor text essentially added of like, we're in a poor part of town.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Small wave. You just start to pile on quests in this game too. Alright. Kim wanted me to talk with the manager. Probably about the broken window. If I remember. Or just tell him like, hey,
with
the
an
body behind you.
aggressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
He's not a very happy person.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
Am I just gonna rock with the name that I got by rolling bad? Sure, I'll be Raphael this time.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
It didn't even dawn on me how being told, no, the person that called isn't here, she left. She used to work here. In respects to, there's a dead body involved right now.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Bad part of town. Wants to get lost. Understood.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Me?
Yes, Detective Cousteau. I have everything. You?
He says the name with a purposely straight face. He knows I just made up that name. Oh, you mean questions?
Yes,
Sure.
yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Where's the body
Behind
again?
this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
How do I get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
I don't think I would ever even just ask him bluntly, like, who killed them? Why would I even be here otherwise? Like, if it would feel dumb to ask that question at this point. But, why'd the other bartender go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Okay.
Extra fine.
That's all then.
Let's go.
I think I missed an empathy roll there to figure out why Sylvie is gone.
Not so fast. You owe me 130
You can
real.
death a hexadrone?
I don't even know what that is. I still haven't done DR yet.
It's a Magitech.
Oh. I mean, what is the death spell? What is it really doing?
I don't know.
If it halts circulation or whatever, that could work on pipes.
I guess.
Oh god! I didn't figure that out already because I didn't ask about it. What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The III.
Hey, thanks Encyclopedia.
Salary Real is the global reserve currency.
I know what money
Whatever
is.
part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him.
Oh, you mean I owe you money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
But what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. Use it for everything, really.
Proceed, but don't show him the coins. They're yours.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
I didn't know that. Kim's broke too. What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
He shrugs.
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't remember where home is. There's probably nowhere. Isn't there anywhere else? I never asked this. Isn't there somewhere else I could stay?
You mean somewhere else to run up a huge debt? I don't think so. The union squeezed most places out of business to fund the strike. You're better off home.
Fuck this. I'll take my chances on the streets then.
No, don't. There's no need. You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them. Ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
He doesn't mean that. I was
By the
showing.
way, where is home? The address is coming up blank. This place
What's his name? What's his name? Oh god, this game is just that SpongeBob joke, isn't it? Of just the inner what is it? They're just a representation of the inner machinations of thought or something?
We're some abstract, we're just
Abstract representation of thought.
Something like, yeah, that.
I have no idea where home
But
is.
you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights.
Oh, that's really good
Where were you
stuff,
before?
stupid thing.
You had to be somewhere.
Far away?
In time or space?
In both. Both.
That doesn't
Both
sound
is good.
like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Oh. I don't like that noise. I heard a disconnecting Windows noise. Whatever.
Oh,
Everything's still running, right?
I'm still here.
It was probably just like a phone charger or something. I really should unplug all that stuff when I do these things. I'll remember that.
Your screen looks fine. The game's still running. Your camera's still fine.
Cool. Yay! I got the best prompt. I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobocop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time.
I've got to do
Maybe
Hobocop
being
every
a
time.
hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Yes, being a hobo and a cop would have its advantages. Alright. Thing I didn't show you before. Look at all this shit. These are all of the thoughts you can internalize in his brain on, like, who he is. So these modify stats beyond what you're leveling and putting points into. And I definitely want to be a hobo cop. Although my composure is going to shoot way down. But luckily, I think... Aren't I wearing something that increases in composure anyway? Wasn't it the shoes? Yeah. So I'm fine. Gotta figure out who called in. Hey, there's a dead body. Gotta pay the guy. Oh, I should have tried to just not pay. There's a funny prompt if you just say, no, I'm not paying you shit. But Kim stopped me this time. What is over here? Oh. Nosafed. Healing drug. I will take that. Let's go outside, finally. I think I'm not going to be able to get his actual name in this run. You know, it'll probably prompt me, if I ever learn his actual name, to be like, do you want to throw away Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau? Or Ambrosia? I don't even know what the name is anymore. I really do have slow load times on this old computer, though. I need a new one. This would clearly be where, if I had a chat, I would start talking to it a lot more. But chat's still empty, right? Yeah, it should be. Let me test if that's working. I'm just gonna... Yeah, there we go. I can use my phone. Oh, right. I should be saving. Let's make an actual save instead of a quick save. Oh god, there's all my old stuff. How long did it take me to save? Not very long. I guess R is road. Oh no. I forgot. Let's see. There he is, the little gremlin. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Look at the crime scene.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, Workers' boot tracks. You want to give it another shot again?
Noted.
Oh wow, that dialogue took a long time to get to. Oh, he's not there anymore. Oh, I should switch that over here. Auto mod has been enabled for the. I don't know what that is. I gotta figure things out. I might as well try the check. I could pass.
Maybe more than
Awesome.
12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Oh, I shot it clear through. Oh, I rolled the 6-6. Eight pairs of boots. One by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46.
Which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Keep going.
5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this.
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
God, the kid's still just...
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
Oh, I remember who that is.
How many?
400 million. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Same guys are going way off, way... No, I don't want to rub it into him. Same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do
Glasses.
you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step.
A woman? Or a kid?
Could be a woman, could be a kid. I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
Heavy. 200 kilogram imprint.
200?
Impossible.
Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker, carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Yeah, the guy who hoisted him up.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Could be an extremely obese person, but I doubt it. No, that'd be... No. One of them was carrying him.
Possibly, yes.
One soul smoother than the other on that one.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul.
Any ideas?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
No, man, I was thinking like a driver.
A drummer only uses their right foot for the kick drum. You're right, it's stupid. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver
Yeah.
would wear the right shoe.
I remember who it is.
The accelerator is on the right.
I was thinking that, yeah.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
Got a bunch of truckers sitting over there,
We
quiet.
should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, I love prudence.
Mhm.
Worf is my favorite character. How old are these tracks?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller.
I only wasted 3 of those days.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashon. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last one day.
Oh, so this only could have been frozen like this
Correct
for this
again.
long.
Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
I think we covered everything. Oh boy. Let's ignore the little demon for a bit. I want to talk to him, but not right now. I'm not in the mood right now. Here he is. The corpse. Oh,
looks
there
at
we
you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Jeez. Yeah, that's a corpse, all right.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Oh man, even with my endurance up, why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Oh, there's no way I'm gonna pass this.
The
Ah.
smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar.
How did I
than
do?
anything you'd expected.
Alright.
More
A
feeling.
2.
It fills your mind, flushing you.
Rolled a
from
5 though. Let it out. just do it, man. That's the appropriate response.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Sorry, man.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Will that help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
Not you?
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Oh. Okay, where we get that?
There is Fritz nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Okay.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
All right. Yeah, can't go up the ladder. It's over here. Money. Magnesium. Morale heal. Got it. Don't want to interact with that just yet. Got to get the body. Oh, but also...
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
What do you think could be in here, Lieutenant?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
feel like there's something in there, yeah.
What do you mean, feel?
Just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get this lock?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
Did someone say pry bar?
Fuck yeah, pry bar.
Pry bar, pry bar. Your palms yearn its cold touch, to grasp it once more, as you've done so many times.
Or, Lieutenant.
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Okay.
Ask the manager. Bullshit. Go straight for the pry bar and pry this baby wide open.
Physical instrument, we're not just gonna continue breaking everything, just some things. Oh, that would be more satisfying. Yeah, let's do it different this time. Let's just pry it open. He had one in the car, right? Oh, also I need the ammonia. Gardener.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
I got some questions.
Of course. What can I help you with?
My partner suggested that a gardener like you would have some ammonia. I need some to do the
Sure.
body thing.
I'm done with it. Go
Cool.
easy on that stuff.
I'm still always
It gave me
surprised
a
she just
terrible headache.
gives him it. Alright, cool.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Can I borrow those gloves to, dig through a body?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Really? None. Maybe just a tiny bit of annoyance.
Thank you. It's still so weird that she just goes, okay, sure. Especially with what I know about the character from later. And, all of the signage around her. Alright, let's try and get body. Go get body. Also, there's something happening in game right now that I wanted to... There's like a weird... I don't need tutorial agent. I can turn that on. Huh, okay. I'm noticing some dialogue is like taking them a lot longer to say than normal. But we'll just be patient. And then the ammonia is interfacing. Oh, I don't even have gloves, so yeah. That'll help. Thin glass tube wrapped in cotton netting. Used to treat fainting. Oh, I gotta actually keep his neckerchief. Portier.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
This seems
the body
possible.
below is entirely dead. The
Damn
ammonia only makes it worse. The combination
Ah,
of
I'm
forces
still not getting it,
once.
even with
You
physical up.
managed to keep it in once. The
Nope.
second time, not so much.
Nope.
When the vomiting is done,
Can't
your
do it.
cheeks are wet with tears.
Puking his brains out. That didn't help.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
Oh, you know what that is? I think I know what that is. There was like something I turned on. It might be the... I'll look at it later. I think streamer mode like delays the things they say. Wait. I think. How come I can't get it to, I'll leave it on for now, because I am streaming. I think it's purposely delaying the things they say so that my reactions with any kind of upload delay are aligned.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Yeah. Being hungover while trying to go to a 7-day-old dead body.
What is happening to you? Are you going to cry now, son?
Physical instrument does not like me being pathetic.
You heard the coach. This is weakness. It cannot go on much longer, or you will lose.
Give me a moment. I got this. Let's try again.
An appropriate attitude. You need to get your shit together.
Nod. Just
we
nod.
should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it with special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
I can't believe I'm still failing it at 5. Time to get your shit together. Your shit is apart. It's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together. Compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression. Squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that'll help. Yup. Should we talk to Kuno? Alright. Let's do Kuno. Oh boy.
Kuno's got this.
Boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, never goofy, Kuno!
I really don't want to talk to him right now. No, we're not touching that. We're going to ignore the Kuno. Oh, let's go call.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
Yeah, it's that really loud noise. It still so doesn't sound like a car to me when you first hear it, but that's probably the intention.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Let's pull out the
A
tools.
metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do?
Pry bar.
Is the pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're
Reunited.
truth once more.
And it feels so good.
Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Take the chain cutters?
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, though the cutters in your hand.
And a flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Put it back.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
By the way, Kim, what is this?
This is the Cupri's Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
Why do I have a deep sinking feeling with that word?
Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Okay, lollygag away. This must be what woke me up when you arrived.
Yes, sorry about that. The Kupris Kinema does have a rather distinctive...
Oh, okay, so it's specifically like his car that sounds really weird. I never got that.
He says it with very badly concealed pride.
He likes that his car is stupid and loud. Do all of us get cool motor carriages like this?
The Kupris motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
Look around again.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel
Steering
preheater gauge.
levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Familiar, huh? Tap on the fuel preheater
As you
gauge.
tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Okay.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right
Yeah, he won't let me ditch.
now. Alternative translation: don't even think you can drive my MC.
You're not allowed. Raphael not allowed to drive the car. Alright, let's do the call.
frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Oh, the way she said lieutenant. Lieutenant? I don't even... How is this?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Yeah, let's call my precinct. Can you connect me to the 41st? I have something to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
I love this guy.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas.
Kai, this is me. I work here.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
Not good.
10-18, 10-20, over.
These numbers mean nothing to me. Can you just use normal words?
State your message, sir. Over.
I need money.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
Is it him? What does he want?
He says he needs money.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Oh,
Request denied, sir. Over.
twice.
Nothing is working.
Nothing works. Alright, no funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
This is a little weird, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
10-4. Your badge should have most of your personal details. Look over that.
About
Over.
that, was getting there, don't have that.
But you said... never mind.
Kim, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
Badge, can't find it. It's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Oh, shit.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary.
Like being called to the headmaster's office. Oh. Maybe I do want to level up more Half-Light to listen to him freak out the whole time.
Any other good news?
He's saying he lost his badge.
He what? He lost his badge?
I'm not here right now.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, tell him to stop. This is serious stuff.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite officer Dietmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over.
Can't we just move on? I want to get reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Misplaced. I think he says that so that they don't actually have to tell anyone that it's missing. I don't know, I feel like misplaced is deliberately chosen as a word.
Me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Copy lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all just stop saying lost his badge for a second?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry.
Oh, I would have to have 12 reaction speed for that? Damn. How is total 8 right now, though? Motorix, 2. No bonuses. I guess that was just a roll. Nothing. I got nothing.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
You can hear laughter in the background. Alright, other things.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him.
Oh, here it is.
If he's lost his gun, too. Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun, too. Over.
Oh boy, the worst possible thing, right?
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Of course I don't know where it is. God, why don't I know where it is?
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
10-9, come in, officer. You get my question? We were wondering about your gun.
You know what? I'm mad, and I'll just stay quiet. There's no way I'm gonna be able to pass that.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat, please. Over.
I'm not telling
10-9,
him.
come in, officer. Over.
I'm just making it worse. Oh no. So when I had intelligence the last time, I tried to lie my way through it with a better roll, and I still messed that up. I'm gonna stay quiet in shock and terror.
Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message, please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
Oh my god, I can just hang up! Fuck you guys, I'm just hanging up.
The silence is almost deafening after you flick off the switch, severing the connection.
That did not go well. I guess the important thing is that you followed protocol and reported your lost items. Did we need anything else here?
No, let's go back to the body for now. I can call Sylvia later. Shit compressed.
Volumetric.
Got his shit together, I guess, after realizing he lost his gun.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
I love the idea of the shit singularity. So, white checks are unlocked, learning cap for endurance is raised to 4. It is internalized. Hobocop, still working on that. Yeah, new objective. Find any information you can on the gun. Maybe anyone? Oh yeah. I do want to go get the body. Do I have No, I've got like 15 more points until I can put a skill in. And it's endurance that's the check, right? Oh, wait. Where do I look up checks? Endurance, yeah. It's an endurance check. Oh, I haven't talked to Kim yet. Let's talk about what just happened there.
Yes?
I don't know if he's been able to tell, but I don't remember
No
anything.
response. He just arches his brow.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
What's wrong with a personal affair?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs.
Like,
even you know this.
I'm actually really happy to see that even though my int isn't that high, that encyclopedia rolls still go, so my guy still does. So Cousteau over here can still learn some shit. What should I be concentrating on then, Kim?
Try work. The case at hand.
Of course.
It can work miracles.
But I don't even have basic information about the organization we're in. Can you help me?
Fine. We should
Yay.
get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
But what if it's something medical that's wrong with me?
Really? You look fine to me.
Like, deep neurological damage, man. Saw myself in the mirror and I didn't even recognize myself.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
No, not psychological. Some sort of major brain damage has occurred. An unprecedented amount of brain damage.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's lazaret. Was there anything else you wanted?
No, nothing else. Let's get back to that body. Oh.
All around you.
Oh,
rain
this
falls
moment.
on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and
Oh, it's so
floods
nice to
the
see the whole city
washing
too.
the filth away.
Well, at least a big chunk of it. Oh wow, you can see like the... Whoa, what was that noise? Oh, I got a follower or something. Wait, I don't know what I'm doing. Who was that? Oh, yeah, I can see, like... I don't even know who that is. But, thank you, I guess. I didn't even know I had an audience. I'm still just testing out streaming and stuff. I forgot there can be, like, lurkers and stuff. Okay. Unless it's just a bot or something. But I'll never know.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky. Cold
That goes for what I'm doing streaming as well. What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships. Clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does the rain feel?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you.
In the west?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean.
Oh, that's
Wave
always
after
cool.
Wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds.
Stairs that just go straight into the ocean are cool. They also make it very easy to dive as well. A lot of training areas like Casino Point and stuff do that.
The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinaise every day.
Never gonna be in the big city then, huh? What's down the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs, cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction, a defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
Beyond that?
Coal City, end of all lines.
Run your fingers through your dampened hair. Well, my hair ain't exactly damp. Oh, did that one not play? Sometimes it's just taking forever to say them, but your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance. What's in the east?
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Shake your shoulders again?
You shudder, looking down at your feet. Dirty rainwater runs veins into the plaza's snow.
Oh, water flowing like veins looks so cool.
Two green snakeskin shoes stand at attention on the mosaic paving of the plaza.
In the north?
Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls.
Right, yeah, because the place fell apart after the revolution.
Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play.
And closer to here?
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath a dead man's feet. He swings from a tree, bloated. Droplets of rain slip from his cold cheeks.
Oh, jeez. In the south?
A traffic jam.
Oh,
Rain
yeah, right there.
on the roofs of motor
In the
vehicles.
body.
Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
What's on the other side?
The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
What is Jamrock?
Hello.
Revachol is the capital of the world.
I am back.
Jamrock is the capital of Revachol.
I got a follow from something, but I have no idea.
Oh. Oh, I should follow you.
I have a viewer. There you are. Yeah, I thought that was you for a while, because I thought you were just AFK, and I was like, wait, I don't know who... Wait, like... Oh. I should really get a monitor that's closer to me. Predator Rock or something? But, I mean, thanks, whoever that was, if he's still here. It says I've got, like, 3 viewers, so somebody's probably just lurking with me as background noise. And now you.
I think a couple of them are probably bots.
Bots.
But
No, I assumed.
that's cool.
Whatever, I'll take it, right?
Yeah.
You missed one of my favorite moments, where your character realizes his gun is missing.
Oh no.
You can go back and rewatch it if you want later. I think it'll store this, but it's like I had to report my badge was missing, right?
Yeah.
And then the guy goes like, "Did he lose his gun too?" And you can just like freeze in terror.
Oh.
And like your fight or flight response goes, dude, where is it? It's like, I don't know. So the first time I played the game, I chose the bunch of responses like try and lie, and then I failed, and it was like, I totally have it, and they all get mad at you. This time I was just like, stay silent. 10-20, are you over? Have you misplaced your gun? Over. It's just like, stay silent in terror. And then like they keep asking, and I was like, hang up. Like I didn't say anything. I went click. And Kim is just like, I mean, that wasn't a very official way of doing it, but at least you reported your items missing. It's like, yeah, sure, man. And now, right now, this is Shivers giving me an explanation of the area, which is really cool.
It's home.
And this, I was watching Wooly actually play this, and this one was where they poured one out for DM. Like, he passed away recently, DMX. And this is from, I mean, I wouldn't,
Well, the who that?
I'll pick it just in honor of it. It's so not my realm of media, but Rest in peace. If it's home, though, why am I not there?
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution fell.
What am I doing here?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland.
Look further.
In the rain-swept
This is so
distance,
cool.
above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain.
That's where he works.
Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
I'm guessing aerostatics is like... Is that like helicopters or like blimps? What would you interpret that?
Blimps?
Blimps, yeah. Because remember, this is a fictional world that could very much have zeppelins instead of like helicopters all going around.
Aerostatic. An aircraft, especially a balloon or dirigible, deriving its lift
Ah.
from the buoyancy of surrounding air rather than from aerodynamic motion.
Thank you, Encyclopedia.
You're welcome.
Passed.
You mean Google?
Exactly what Encyclopedia is. What's below?
Collapsed storm drains, old sewage systems flooded with rainwater. Hidden weapon caches from the revolution. Doors leading down to Leroyam. The catacombs to which, for 3 centuries, they delivered the blue-blooded dead.
Yeah. Doesn't this just sound like a cool place to like explore though, man? Motherfucker.
These rain
Like just
will not
war-torn
let up
city.
soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
Oh, is that an objective now to get a raincoat? No. But I mean, I like my jacket right now, so. Alright, I was gonna go try and get the body down again.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, were you here when I got to the body?
No.
Okay, I did a whole bunch. I am ignoring the Kuno for now. He's infamous. And you can look at this shot and tell why.
Oh.
Yeah, he's been doing that for a while with his friend watching over there. I'm just gonna go for it.
He's just chucking rocks.
Yep.
I see.
There he still is, looking right through you.
I think I've got this one this time.
The body below.
I was so sad though. So
That
this
corpse smell.
is an endurance check.
All it
And
does.
I told you like, oh, let's finally do a physical run. I had like barely any shot at this when I was all brains, no brawn. I still failed this twice, and I had to go spend 30 minutes to compress my shit to get
Oh.
your shit together. Yeah,
You electric shit.
yeah, yeah. And it read this out. 495 gigadecimals of shit compression has been achieved. And I'm still working on Hobocop. But see, like, this is the same kind of role I had when I was kind of brainy, because look at how much getting your shit together helps. It gives you a free 6 on the roll, you know?
Oh wow, yeah.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty.
Oh my god, I barely passed still!
Eyes squinting.
I don't know if you can fail.
1 and a 2! Fuck! That almost didn't work! It worked, but...
Endurance. Oh, so you needed 14?
Yes, so it totaled up, because the modifier is 6, and I rolled
Right.
3, and my endurance is at 5. So
Oh
8
my
plus 6,
God.
14. Yeah, I barely made it. I mean, to be fair, it is important, but hard. This is a 7-day-old lynched hanging body.
Yeah.
Do they always do that? Is it not
They
playing?
do
There
after
you go.
7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
So I think that is the streamer mode is messing with that, and I need to check that setting again. Because, like, his dialogue took forever to start there, didn't it? Step closer.
The man
Oh.
before you is naked, but for a pair
It's
Did you
not
already
right.
click on step closer?
and
Oh,
enameled
yeah.
boots.
Okay.
His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Yeah, it's not a normal thing he's hung with. That's not rope, you know. Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them.
It's a very weird description of it. Like, it's sci-fi. Like, I mentioned this to somebody else who just started it, and she was streaming, and it's like, it's weird, high-tech sci-fi stuff, but it still looks and sounds like old school.
Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Not just boots, they're armor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Man, I've lost track of how many different terms there are for, like, armor things playing FF14. What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
What about the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days.
Yeah.
We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Oh god, I don't want to have to ask Kuno about this shit.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Pain Threshold's like, hey dude, putting on armor would help me out a lot. Why does my mortal coil really need protecting?
Yes, bullets will fly. They always
Oof,
do.
they always
and
do.
The coil is fleshy and mush and permeable. Cast it in ceramic shell. Resist death.
Understood.
The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form. Ageless and synthetic.
It looks so out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
Draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
Oof. How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Ka-ching!
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
No, that's not what I meant at all, Kim.
Of course.
He tries to keep you on the straight and narrow. You could totally pocket it, though. How could he afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out.
Fair.
My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
This is pretty advanced for just a security guard, though.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
See, like, that's not the sound you would think with armor, right? Like a little teacup? It's
Suddenly,
weird.
your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
Punch it harder.
Your fist connects to the boot with the same ding. The sound does not appear to get louder.
Oh, wow. That's weird. So punching it made the same sound as just tapping it.
Did you hear that? A click?
Like a dice rolling.
This is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads the incoming energy horizontally, from plate to plate. When the plates connect, there's a click. That's the sound you heard. See these lines?
Faint Organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly.
Oh, that's a cool way to describe that. Yeah, let's not do that. I know what happens if you try and do 5. 5 is a trick where they want you to be like, alright, well, let's try and get him off, but don't try and pull tight boots off of a hanging corpse. That's bad. Even in Dark Souls, you cut the rope first.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Let's look at the belt that he's hanging by.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the
What?
within you.
Why would electrochemistry be reacting to the belt right now? What? A word?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for
Oh my
the
god,
golden
electrochem.
lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
The belt is from some brewing company. So electrochem is thinking about drinks. This would be a bad time for a drink, right?
Extremely.
Kim? What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in the harbor.
Yes, it looks like they
Like the
used
one we're
whatever
next to.
was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
So now we're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it?
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
No, they Wait, what's number 3? My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life, certainly not a briefing.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
Alright. I sure want him to stay there. That polyester seems really strong,
It's
though.
not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands.
Rabbits?
This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
How did they even get him up there, then?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He's pointing to the buckle tying the belt. Did they climb up using that kid's ladder on the right?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Oof. Back off.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt.
Tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
Ooh, jeez. What will mine be?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Oh, man.
Your fist clenches suddenly.
It will be riddled with disco.
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
This is why this kind of work can be dangerous mentally, too. Like, the fact that his instant reaction to seeing the Hanged Man is like, I wonder how I'll look when I'm dead. And it's like, it's why the game tells you, like, having super high, like, psych or intelligence will do that to your character. You start taking, like, more morale damage instead of physical damage throughout your thing. It's sad. What is his tattoos, though? It's like a map?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messina, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel half right.
I'm missing something with that.
So am I.
Ah, he's got some toys.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is
The kids.
An instant color camera.
He produces 2 metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He's adjusting,
A
and
sound,
then...
a shrill
Yay!
flash, followed
Look at that
by
picture.
The breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
This still always reminds me of the stories of, like, when my pops did, like, a lot of, underwater photography. And you always had to bring down all the ampoules and stuff of all of your, flashes. And as soon as they go off, the heat and stuff, they just shatter underwater. And you just kind of have to store it in a bag. And, like, man, you only had a couple shots. Because you had to carry all these big flash bulbs with you for any color to be in your pictures. Old underwater photography was really hard.
In case we need it.
Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
He likes his tech. What do we need this for, anyway?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? Can I look at it later without the, corpse smell all around?
Sure. Just don't lose it.
Hands with a piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes. Don't tell electrochemistry it looks like cigarettes.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Ew, I don't even want to think about the parasites.
An interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Look him in the eyes.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
I love the sound of subaquatic terrors in your eyes when you're
Dark
dead.
brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Alright, you want to try boosting this? Because this is really cool. It's going to be Psych this time. I want to see if I can get this. And I also still want to test this thing out. And I guess you just pick it, and then as it goes.
I hit plus.
Okay, let's see if it works this time. So it was 58% with a level 4. And let's see. Okay, so that should have done it. No, it's still not there. I don't know how it works. I'm guessing it just needs to have more people. Oh, wait. Did it boost? No, I was 3 before. Well, let's see if I can get it, though. Yeah, I got it anyway. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where's that?
In the past. Way out west.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but what about when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Gathered that from the tattoos?
Takes one to know one.
Oof. I have other questions.
Go ahead, Kobo.
What exactly is happening right now?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to a dead body.
It's the power of your
imagination. A little bit darker version of that. Instead of a rainbow in SpongeBob's hands, you get black frothy liquid bubbling up on your lips.
Oh boy.
Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love
questions?
You fucking love questions. Why do I love questions?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
The only right answer is 3. Give me a comical amount of questions to ask.
Coming right up.
Here we go.
This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name actually Rooney? No, but I already decided on Raphael.
You're no Rooney.
Of course not. I don't know why I asked. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael.
Aww.
You're probably just a Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
That's his real name. I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately.
You might be onto something there.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face. Motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Because he told me to. No. I don't have anything else to do. This case is all I have.
I'm all you have? Then you truly lost it all, brother. You let the world drag it all away from you. And what it left, you pissed away. And here we are.
That would be the appropriate response for a talking dead body to have. Well, I mean, this is all I have to do. And it's just like, man, that sucks. Who killed you?
Love did me in, brother Copo. It was love all along.
Also, you fucking suck. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
Well, I saw creatures in your eyes.
No, not quite. Be fair now.
No one.
Sure I do. You just don't want to admit it.
The right answer there was something I had to look up. It is a baby with harlequinism. And I had to look up what that really was. It's disturbing. You ever learn about that? It's like when they have, like, basically they're born as like a lizard baby. Their skin plates are all super hardened, and it runs a risk of stunting their breathing and stuff on birth. Because their body is like pushing in on spots, and it's a little too heavy. Usually the skin comes off, but it can leave some marks and stuff.
Come back later, Copo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible. Also, see me in your dream.
So, his audio just played the other for if I ever ask him again. It doesn't match up with the text there. It's a little glitch. Squint and take a step back. Look at the body.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
Oh, I don't think I'm smart enough to know why I'm doing this. Kim, help me out. Why am I doing this?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
His face and hands are pink. Thighs, too. Rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
Oh. Let's relax my eyes.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
That's another of my favorite horrifying descriptions. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid down his thighs. Like, oh, Jesus.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead.
I agree. Totally dead.
Deady dead, dead, dead.
Dabba-doob doob dead.
You have to do this in real life. You have to make light of it a little bit. Just don't do it in public. he says streaming to the internet, but like, I mean in real life. Like, God, you have no idea how many stories that like he never told me because firefighter dad, right? And it's like he was careful. He would never tell me too many bad stories until I was older. Like the stories would grow not because he was still working because he retired while I was like in high school. It would just be like, okay, now I can tell you about this one, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think anymore. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death.
I don't
Blood
know
has
what you wanna
gathered
do.
in his hands and feet, and his neck. The noose acted like a tourniquet,
Yeah.
keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Like the fact that he's so tightly noosed around the neck means like blood and guts have seeped into his feet and like his neck. That's why his chin's like engorged. The weird thing is that some of his stomach is still like bloated because of like everything sagging on him still too. Could it still be he was moved post-mortem?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Also, there is something totally coming out of that body.
The pool of blood and feces has
Oh.
eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
Ugh.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
Literal shit.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Yeah, luckily those are censored. I think they miss one or two. If you see that text, yeah, that's exactly what you think she's saying. I'm not gonna pick that one yet. Maybe you went to the toilet sometime before death?
Maybe.
He really doesn't want to dwell on this long. He's got bruises, see?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with it.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
Jesus.
You fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Back off, catch your breath.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Alright. How do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's down.
Alright, I can do another check.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso
Anything else I can
covered in
ask
tattoos
the
and
kind dead body?
Of course. You have questions, don't you?
No, I don't
The
think I have
power
anything.
Of your imagination is at your service.
I wish you could use your imagination to solve crimes.
Come back later, Coppo.
Yeah.
Amuse
Pretty
yourself
sure
with my
prelim's done.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
There's no question. There's only cutting. How hard can it be?
Can we get somebody else to climb up there and do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
You do have a point there.
Sadly, yes. The whole RCM is out there right now, doing the exact same thing we are. Are we in a rush to help them? Not with this on our hands. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
I already have these chain cutters. I could probably do it.
I don't doubt your physical prowess, officer. But that's aircraft strength material, and we do not have a secure platform to perform the procedure on. The risk of acrobatic failure is one we cannot take. We must not become comedy for the locals.
Dude, have you seen me?
What the fuck have you got against comedy pigs?
We could saw it.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of dangerous, but...
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Alright. Well, maybe we could shoot him down.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Shoot the belt. Bullet will break it.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain the Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss Kuno.
Wait, let me try.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said.
Alright, alright. How about you take the shot? What's the worst that could happen, man?
I'll blow his head off.
Nah.
Take it. Take the shot.
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp.
I still can't believe, with what I know about Kim Kitsuragi here, that we get him to try this.
A lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks.
5 tucks to shove the bullet back down. Muzzle loading guns.
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Don't distract him.
He's gonna fucking miss.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
Oh, I didn't even notice in here. You can see his hands kind of shaking. Like a little bit. He's twitching a bit.
God damn it.
"Oh my God, that was so many types of wrong. Who taught Four Eyes to shoot? Whip up a grueling training regimen for him right now. Beat the man into it. Go, go, go."
Physical instrument, you're such a jerk. No.
Fucking idiot. Mookaba asshole.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Take his gun and show him how to use it.
Can I have it? I want to try.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
I also don't know how he's willing to give me a gun.
We have one gun.
This is
There
the
you
sorriest
lost the
pair
last
of
one.
pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Well, what was interesting there is I knew I could try it, and so I tried asking him, hey, can I shoot it down? But then it said he's super focused, so I think he's only letting me try because he failed. So it's like, it's only fair I get a shot.
Take it, you fucking banana pointer. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Feel out the gun.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
Trigger discipline, man.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
Jesus, kid.
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger.
Pointed at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Shut up, kid.
What? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about?
Close the eye.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the morning light as the corpse slowly rotates.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
I don't think this is gonna work. But... No. Didn't work.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your
What
head
did I
is
roll?
numb from the explosion. With your ears
Oh,
still
not
open,
even
you
close.
lower the weapon to see what happened.
I rolled an 8. I needed like 2 5s or 2 6s. Or a 5 and a 6 or a 6 and a... Yeah.
You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest.
Oof.
Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Oh my god, he's gonna
I took a hit.
cry. I knew it. What a mulku.
There's something wrong with your gun, Lieutenant.
The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range.
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Fuck off, kids.
Have hands. They have like fucking hooves or something.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
Holy shit! I didn't know this was something you could do! No! Oh, this is why I want to keep replaying this game more now, especially with the voice acting. You find some, because like there's so many paths of things. Like I shot it down my first time through, but it was damn lucky. I kind of want to see what Kim says. Yeah, fuck it.
The lieutenant does not dignify himself with an answer. He snaps the button on his holster.
He doesn't even say anything. He just ignores me.
We still need to get him down.
He just sandbags that hard. How are we getting the body down?
The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
Isn't that dangerous?
To ask the suspect for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves.
Yeah. We literally need the guys who put him up there to be like, hey, can you just get him down?
Clearly.
And that's, I mean, like, awkward as hell.
Suck my dick, bitches.
Who's Everard? I didn't get the
leader
brief.
of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man, from what I hear. You don't want to owe him much.
Got it.
Yeah, don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
Shut up, Kuno. Alright, how do we get in?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
See, like, here's where I can't delete the memory in my brain. I know where the secret third path is. I could probably just go for it right now, but I'll wander around for a bit more, I think.
To the gates. Let's fight, I say.
Or physical instrument could tell me to run over there and kick the guard in the face. You know, I need to play it more like I have the physical stat. And then watch me fail all those dice rolls. Alright, let's get to it. Oh, right. But I also... pry bar. Oh, I should save again. That was a lot of stuff. I am doing this differently. Before, I got the keys. But this time... oh, I can look at the picture.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the
Right.
torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
That was all pretty much the same description.
It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky, but something's not right.
What's the tattoo mean?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will.
Ah, no more rolls. Who is this guy?
Gone.
Oh, jeez. Put it away. Alright, that's all. Pry bar. Crowbar. Yay.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Oh, wait. But I haven't... I need a very important thing before I go rummaging through garbage. I'll come back later. I must internalize being a hobo cop first. Then it'll be more appropriate. I never actually tried this too. Can I actually give her back her gloves if I take them off? Or does she go like, I don't need that after you've dug around a body? Well, I haven't actually... No, I'm still gonna need them for when I actually get the body down. Never mind. Still wear them. What do I wanna... Get body down. Learn what the tattoos are. Yeah, let's ask him about all the info that I'm missing. Okay.
Yes?
Debrief me. Or no, brief me.
What do you
Right,
want to
debrief
know?
would be after that. This should be the briefing for before I could do anything. Literally anything. I can't remember anything.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember.
Brief, yes. Good. Sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
So we don't know who he was?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why don't we know who called?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
And RCM is...
That's us, the Ravachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Okay, I think I got it.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Did you say there's anything mysterious about this case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Oh god, I don't want to go down number 2's path. What more do I need? Jeez. There's implications there. Personally, I think labor disputes can be very mysterious.
Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the dock workers union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself.
Is this a strike then? Or the first shots in a workers' coup?
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case.
Wait, so is this a strike or a coup?
Strike, coup, revolution. It's brigandage, however you parse it.
All of the above, then.
You feel something rising through you.
Jeez, here we go, another...
An opinion taking form.
I love that 1 and 2 are the same thing, just targeted at somebody else. The same mentality, just who do you hate? Why have I spent the last 20 seconds deciding on who to ground into pig's feed?
Politics is habit forming and hazardous. It is also irrelevant to police work. You're right to doubt the impulse. It might be detrimental to our task here.
From an imaginary fan.
Now, was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Why are we both on the case if we're from different precincts?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm on, retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecile cop-off.
Tell me about it.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the union make a mockery of law enforcement here. and now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Oh, we're fighting over who runs the town.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to Police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words.
So it's not like we're actually fighting to win it.
I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they say. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
Is that why they sent him?
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness.
Oh, that's cool. I just learned that about Kim. So he volunteered to make sure that it wouldn't be just two cops pissing each other off the whole time trying to show off. So you volunteered to spoil it.
Yes, I am an unrepentant spoil sport.
He appears pleased with this. Kim's so cool. Every time I learn something about him in this game, it's like, oh, that's neat. Oh, he's cool. He's chill. Wonder what that says about me. I was sent by my station. He's raising an eyebrow. He wants me to answer. Oh, jeez. Oh, dude, this webcam was it's just in my laptop. I didn't have one. That's why I forgot that you guys are using desktops to get started and stuff too. Like, this old laptop has it. It was supposed to be used for like class and stuff. I don't know which of these. This is pick your cop type. I think I might have supernatural abilities.
He opens one hand and looks at it. A moment passes.
Which school do you subscribe to? Mambo?
Both of these happen. I have a vivid interior.
It's always good to have a police officer who can see and feel.
Ah, screw you, Kim. He's just messing with me.
You wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should know.
Yes, feeling or seeing things would be good. He doesn't buy my mumbo jumbo. What's special about Martinez anyway? Why are we fighting over it?
Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
We're in the bum part of town. Got it. Describing the horrible part of a city as the puddle at the end of a drain pipe. Especially since coastal.
Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps, feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
So Kim is here to spoil the competition. I'm here so that they might purposely lose. What a combo. It turns out there wasn't much of a competition to ruin, Kim.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Oh, it's actually a logic check. Damn it, now I have to do that. I never got that. Now I have to replay it again as an intellect guy and try and pass that. There's no way I'm passing that this time. Not even with, like, a roll. How about we talk about you, Kim?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
2 is a bad thing to say. But I feel like it's kind of a like, this is not how I would phrase it. Right? You don't say, you don't look like the other guys around here. Is bad. You'd be like, oh hey, what's your ethnicity? What's your background? Right? Like, the most interesting thing to ask him is really this one. Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So how do you know...
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages.
I don't think we know anybody like this, do we? Like...
You're super lucid.
He writes his thoughts out.
You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
I am special. Alright, fine. We'll just go through all of these, though. I just don't like how a lot of it's phrased, always. You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
That makes him a binoclard. Completely uncut material, if you say so yourself.
I'm not gonna call him a Beano whatever. Glasses are cool.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
Wait, so because I failed a perception roll, Perception's like, yeah, you do need glasses? What's your background, Kim?
It's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul, so was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What's Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity, and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
You're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more.
You're barking at the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholian.
And that's where Kim becomes super relatable for me. I don't know about you. Like, I don't know Vietnamese, you know? I don't want to go to Vietnam, and I didn't get to know my grandparents either. Like, my grandfather on the Vietnamese side of my family passed away before I could even remember anything. And grandma was like dementia by the time I could even like talk. So, and that's why telling him like, "Oh, you look weird," like kind of, oh man, I've gotten that where it's like, "No, I'm just like you. I just look like this." You got any secrets, Kim?
No.
Well, okay.
The lieutenant nods.
That's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Also, you seem to be following behind me the whole time.
Excuse me?
Just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
Erratic how?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritize its
That's racist. I don't prioritize containers. Okay, then. You kidding me? Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Everybody always, this is a little funny joke. It has nothing to do with good writing, or it's just, hey, you're a point-and-click character, so I'm not going to get in your way because you're going to be sprinting to objects to click on them.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
You know, I might as well try this check right now, because it's a white check. I can come back to it when my brain gets bigger. Hey, wait. Steven's gone. I would have tried it again with, 2 viewer. But right now it's just me and you, I think. Well, screw it. Small brain.
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right.
Why did they send me? Because you're the most qualified? No. Number 1 is so in denial. No, that makes sense. I'm exceedingly qualified. Dumb brain. Good for nothing.
You look
oh, no, it's a damage!
Lieutenant waiting for too long.
Shit. Morale dangerously low. Okay, got it. Alright. So we have to go to Evron. End of day. Oh, call your Lazarus, because you might be dying.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers arranged radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to the Lazarus.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
I still love this narrator so much.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I was told to call the Lazarus. People are worried about me.
Oh, it's you.
That's not a good reaction from a doctor going, "Oh, it's you." I lost my memory. All of it.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised? Okay, anything else?
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
There's a good side to complete and total amnesia.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care.
Trauma, you're supposed to tell me when people are lying to me. Not that I can't tell. I thought that was a fail, but that's a successful roll. Is there anything you can do for me, Doc?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
At 1 morale left? No. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see your point. Might as well
Do that.
get back to work.
Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like MacTorson, but it's hard to say because his eyes are swollen.
It's not fucking cryoacrylate. It's super glue, Doc.
There's a really funny dice roll here. If my encyclopedia were large enough, it would pop in and say, cyanoacrylate is super glue. I guess that's it for now. Level up.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Let's check with Sylvie. I need to call civilian Sylvie. She may have reported the murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, you got the number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Oh, you know what? Those pauses, I think that was actually just because he was having to take it out and look.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
I am waiting. I just...
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
I didn't even know her last name. Thank you.
Yes, hello?
Female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Oh, don't open with, "I believe we've met before. No one I met in the last 3 days is going to enjoy that." Hello, this is the police. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What?
Oh no, she recognizes your voice immediately.
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out.
Electrochem, shut up! Was it you who called the police about the body?
No, not me.
Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Jeez, I didn't even think about that.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Oh, jeez. So the Union faction's literally like holding phone lines at ransom here?
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
This feels way too antagonistic. I think I did go down this thread before, but it's like you're accusing her of something with this, you know? When you're like, well, wait, corpse behind your workplace and you didn't call the cops? It's like, I think I can put 2 and 2 together and be like, okay, there's an obvious reason I won't pester about that.
Yeah, go
on. Have you seen the things I have lost?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer.
No, like, my badge is missing. Have you seen it?
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Damn.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
God damn it! My uniform too? Wait, no, Kim doesn't have a uniform. He's a real cop.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where
No,
your
it's not.
uniform is.
Composure is supposed to be on my side here.
There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're
Huh. These cops are allowed to just wear casual wear because we're just the citizens militia. I didn't actually get that bit of info either. Esprit de Corps was always pretty low for me, but wait, isn't it Esprit still low for me? It's at 4. That's not bad. That's why it's what? What was that? Another person following, but I don't know if it's more bots or not. Oh. Hello. Togen had the same thing happen when he first started too, right? But it could be real people.
All bots.
Did I forget to change the game? Doesn't it say disco?
Oh, hello. Whoops.
Hello.
Hello. I remember Megalomaniacal Megalodon.
Hello. I am streaming.
Awesome. Is Celestix here? I have a question for him.
I don't think... Wait, is he in the Discord chat?
Oh.
No, he's... What?
I just heard 2 people leave.
Oh, yeah, they're over there. Oh, wait, yeah. Celestix was chilling out in here. Wait, what? I never put it on FTL. Hey, Anthony, can you check? What does the game say is streaming?
Disco Elysium first time with Final Cut. Oh,
Yeah.
no, Into the Breach? Is that the game?
No. Oh, okay, so that's wrong.
The game. It says
Hang on.
played.
Let's go to the dash. I changed it on both things, though. Oh, it does totally still say that. Hang on. But yeah, that's not FTL either. That's, the Breach was a different one. So this is what I was talking about when I first was setting it up. I changed it in Steam, or I changed it on my dash first. And then I changed it in Streamlabs. I think Streamlabs undid the change. And that's what happened. Okay. Now it is correct. Okay. Is it right now?
Yeah.
But I found somebody following me now because they thought I was... So wait, you thought I was streaming FTL even though the last thing I streamed 2 years ago was Into the Breach. Into the Breach is really cool too if he doesn't know what that one is. It's a turn-based puzzle grid game about fighting giant aliens with giant robots, but it's like a very chibi look. I should get back to that thing too. I never even got that far on it. But I mean, this is a replay. I'm excited to play through all of Disco Elysium again. Alright, back to investigation. So she didn't know where my badge was. Okay, dangerous question. Have you seen that gun that I had, you know?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I forgot. I forgot where this line of questioning goes. I might actually die here. So I showed everyone my gun. When?
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and...
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know?
Will I die from it? I don't know. Okay, what did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
People tried to back away from you, or even slip out of the door. But you screamed, I am the goddamned law, and you have to listen to me.
God.
You are all suspects in a murder investigation.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it's so well written. I'm just like, it's... Yeah, this guy would. He was making suicide jokes with his gun. Like, it's so good, but it's so depressing. Okay, I don't know what to say.
Me neither.
Yeah, okay, but what happened to the gun?
No idea. All I know is next to you waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks can't
Ah,
buy,
shit.
guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
Oh, God.
It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
Alright, it's at the pawn shop. How about that uniform I just realized I don't have right now?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform.
Oh.
You had your
Yeah, I was rocking casual.
the disco things.
I am not asking her out. Alright, that's everything.
I do hope so. Please don't call me again. Bye.
Oh, do I try the empathy check? Wait. With somebody else here, I can try the thing again. I can try the integration where give me the psych thing again. Are you looking at it? Ah.
Not to wipe.
Christmas tree.
Why are you dying? Oh, are you taking the bomb?
Hey! I passed it though.
Obviously done something to upset her at the whirling in rags when she was still working there.
I barely passed it. Before you go, you're mad at me, right? What did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened.
Skua thing?
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming "fuck that bird" and laughing like a maniac.
I was the one that broke it then.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Bitch forgot what was coming. Why do I end up screwing everything up? That sounds like me.
Didn't seem like you had fun doing it though.
So, was I the reason you quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many
Oh, oof.
I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you,
I gotta know, what did I do?
well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
What song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry about that.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand.
There's that art cop
I had
part
no
of him.
idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
Sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet, the one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
I forgot! He flushed down like most of his official paperwork.
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers.
Or he tried to.
Threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Police documents? I probably need those now.
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
Okay, so I didn't flush him. What happened to him?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your
They're in the
papers.
garbage.
I don't remember every little thing I do.
She's worried she might have accidentally done something bad. Then she remembers it's you.
Yeah, no, I'm the fuck up here.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't that good of a tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
I am truly sorry for everything, Sylphie.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
Right. Thanks for talking with me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
So, that dialogue, I didn't pass the check before on figuring out why she was mad. That felt really like I was on the other side of things for once with how my job goes normally. Because, like, taking care of people that get drunk and stuff is a common thing with where I go. You know? I'm just like, oh, this feels bad. That actually hit me personally. More than any of the crazy political mumbo-jumbo in the game.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Done.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
Oh, who's talking? Somebody from Psych?
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally.
Oh, I'm the sorry cop like crazy, aren't I? I apologized. I did nothing but apologize to her. What are coppa types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
There are coppa types? Like different types of cops? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. I'm the sorry cop.
Yes, sorry.
I knew.
Sorriest. Let's make it official, shall we?
Won't the other coppa types be jealous, though?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual coppo type from sorry to anything.
I'm sorry.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. That won't happen.
Logic, let us dream. I could probably internalize that. And then I've got 2 points to level with. Let's go look at what checks I've got. I can look for the window, look at the... No, there's no way I can do the 2 mirror ones. I do want to get the trash can open, but my physical instrument should be high enough to do that. Let's go over to the garbage. Fuck you, Kuno.
This trash container is locked.
Oh, whoops.
Fucking wiped
Sliding
this.
lid as a...
Forgot I didn't have the pry bar anymore.
Oh my god, please.
What's going on with you?
We're wiping in Castrum.
Oh, are you still doing Delibrum?
No.
Oh!
Castrum.
Like...
Blackus Latore.
Okay. Wait, what? Why is that oh.
This trash container is locked.
42 does not
Sliding
seem
lid
good.
As a padlock
But let's
serves,
try it.
whirling in rag.
Hey! I broke it!
Beneath the lid and push down. It doesn't take much force. With a
Screw you, Gart.
crack, the metal gives way. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Shouldn't what?
Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine.
Hobo cop!
Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Didn't I also just have a premonition that there's something important in here?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow.
No, open it.
The smell of rotten food rises.
Not listening to Inland for this one.
You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the cartons.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Turbo noodles still makes me hungry.
Among
the rags?
threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers,
Grab the pants.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Corpse smells good.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Bag 'em.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or empty. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
This is unlucky, too, because normally you find some kind of ID in pants, you know?
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for the slimy
A drab,
thing.
long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with
Pus. Bag it.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
That's all I think.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Alright.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search the food waste?
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
I think I just didn't want to be a cop anymore. That's why I tried to flush my cop life down the toilet. Yeah, you actually know that is legit what he tried to do.
Well,
He doesn't know what to say.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Alright, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found,
Dig in Hobocop style.
Wow, an armistice caliber 15 cannon, half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
This is when the trash container is getting... Where? I don't see it!
Never mind. Look at that fat string of archipelagon pearls snaking amidst the banana peels. And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000. Easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I'll sell it.
No, you won't. Because none of those things are real. They're not actually in there. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings.
A cruel joke. There must be something in here.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Let's grab the racist mug. I love that when you pick the racist yellow man mug out of the trash, that Kim just like, interesting.
The
Puzzle
container
it.
sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Leave. Hey kid, you see Finally talking to Kuno.
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, another goofy Kuno.
Police business, kid.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
These fucking kids.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on, what?
The kid is obviously high.
Got it. Stop getting high in my crime scene.
Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthful.
And I'm being ignored.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
These kids.
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little bit worse for wear.
Kim, can you help me out?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces are you talking about?
You will see.
I'll see, huh? Yeah, I think I already saw the last time I played through. Look, I've got questions, kid.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you
I'm
got.
not gonna bother asking him about the body, he knows shit. Crime scene, you guys in this yard a lot?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Dead man's clothes were in that trash container. How'd they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know, kid. Could be a lead in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
No, I'm asking you what happened to his clothes. You might have seen them lying around before they got thrown in there.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
What?
Kim warned me.
Oh,
What happened on your end?
I read the wrong mechanic.
Oh. No, Kuno, you don't know anything about the tampering I'm investigating, and I already am wearing pants.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for falling anyway, pig.
There was also this mug in the trash.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes, does this quaint, better not
there's
taken
no
out
way.
its historical context mug have anything to do with this?
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker, cause he's the clothes fucker.
Ooh, okay.
Kuno, speak louder, Kuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene, cleaned some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation technique.
No, he doesn't, physical instrument.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching.
Ooh.
Get away from my...
Raid not going well over there?
It sure isn't.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
We have about 5 minutes left for that fight.
Oh, Jesus, you almost hit lockout?
Well, the Castrum lockout's kind of weird. We
All
have
right.
one more fight left and 14 minutes left. Oh, does the timer change for this one?
Okay, Kuno. I might have some questions later. Let's talk about something
Yeah,
else.
we wiped,
Kuno
what,
doesn't
twice,
give
I
a shit.
think?
Oh, jeez. I've heard that's a hard fight, though, anyway.
It is if you don't know it, but like...
Yeah. Like, just a lot
once you
happening,
know it,
right?
It's not that bad.
Okay. I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Yes, I know Kuno doesn't care. Oh yeah, I think I can. Wait. Find out who put the clothes in the trash. Inventory. Yep, racist mug is interactable.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
I can earn political capital by denouncing it.
If you want to earn some change by guilting people, go for it. But if you want to earn real dough, finish the case and start getting paid again.
Do your real job, bastard. Alright, got it. Message received. Look at my ledger. It's beautiful.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
The toilet paper sticking to it is a metaphor for me.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
I will not look into the blue heart. Thank you, Inland Empire. Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
You know, having a good clipboard or ledger always feels nice when you're on the job. Run your finger across the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Lieutenant, is this one of the hologram watermarks you mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of info?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
That'd be interesting
Your
to know.
Kill count. Yours will surely have your kill count.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
For example...
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Hey, that's it. Thanks.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What's in there? What are they all about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases, undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
That appears to be what I was doing, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed any cases, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. It was presumptuous of me.
Burnout sounds about right, though.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Not you. You are an eternal machine.
Endurance has got me.
Like a fan of girls, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What was that naming convention on the cases?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Oh.
What happened now?
So bad. Is there an ads phase? There's like 4 things that need to be tanked.
How many tanks do you even have? Oh, they're all written in capital letters too, all these weird names.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Like, I'm a tank, but I am healing because we don't have any healers.
Oh.
Oh, that's a rough one.
Yeah, your tanks aren't tanks when you don't have a single healer roll.
Okay. It's that one. Watch out.
There's more?
Others appear more lighthearted.
Okay, oh, you got
the guys
hit.
on the couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare Article 3 collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently.
Oh, come on, you guys.
You like this grimy murdering, don't you?
Kinda do.
Wish there was one in there about a drug den. You love those.
Shut up, Electrochem.
Fuck off.
The hookah parlor didn't impress you?
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together.
I actually did just notice that.
Once you're done,
like, electrochemistry was sad that there was no drug case that we saw in my history.
But like, this in 6 minutes. Oh my fucking.
Oh, you are gonna get lockout? I thought you already passed.
No. Huh?
I thought you said you already got by, or there were just more fights.
Yeah, we finished the 3rd fight. We're in the last fight right now. That's a hologram.
Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No. A non-numeric naming convention. Titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Maybe? Oh, God.
Why do we do that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM. Right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things.
Don't get wrecked again!
It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to
again.
the work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head.
The man with the hole in his head.
His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out.
This is probably also a really real thing too, you know? Like, they're talking about how, because they're not really official, they name all of their cases with like kind of a fictional title name, like a novel. And Kim points out, like, I have, like, don't feel bad about that. I mean, like, I even got one, the man with the hole in his head, and he's like, I hope no one ever finds out that I do this, but they've got to do shit like this, otherwise this would just be too depressing. What happened to the guy in that case?
Rail spiked through the head. He died.
Oof.
It was a workplace accident.
Workplace accidents are the roughest. I think I even remember one of my dad's stories about the guy, like, not a guy who died or anything, but, you know when you're putting those giant bolts through, like, girders or whatever?
Rebar?
Rebar, yeah. And, like, he shot one of those big old industrial nails through his hand.
Ooh.
And he was just stuck there. And the funny part was, like, when they tried to... The reason this story exists is they tried to cut the spike on the other side of his hand without hitting his hand. And they were doing it fine, but they said he started to tap the guys with the saw. Like, I know this is how we're getting it off, but that's really hot right now. Because it's cutting through metal right next to his hand. I think the guy still had his hand make it through, though. It was the guy whose arm got ripped off by a train that didn't really get that back. That was a funny story though, because that was a story about how like paramedics and firefighters need to still try and remember that normal people could freak out. Because Pops was gonna send the guy to go find the guy's arm, because who knows, maybe you can put it on ice. You never know how bad. You never know how bad the damage is gonna be. And like he just started to take off to go grab the arm, and Dad basically just yells at him, going like, "What are you gonna carry it back with? Don't walk back here holding a severed arm. People are going to pass out. Go get like a bag." Oh jeez. Count the pages. Do I have any room for opening another case?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Alright, I think this is going to be the last thing I do, and then I'll call it. I just realized that was a fast 3 hours that I've been doing this. Alright. Commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down.
Oh, we can't check off number 2 yet.
Interview the cafeteria manager.
Hey, we did 2 of those.
Time, dude.
Have you ever locked out on that before?
You're done.
No. I need you up so badly.
All of your DPSs have damage down.
I'm going to watch you. I'm going to TBN you if you need it. Okay, this is safe. Jesus Christ.
And a fuck you to you too. That last one cuts a slash right through the paper.
I'll bet you the fuck you too one was Cart, interview cafeteria manager. Hey, I needed that morale heal. You know what? Crossing things off a to-do list does feel fucking good. You know?
Yeah.
That would, like, restore volition a bit.
Things to be done. And
I got shit done today.
Done. The composition of reality. This is
we've actually been using an app
for a detective on the citizen.
Back when I was really struggling to get chores done, I tried an RPG online app thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
I started cheating at it too much though, and that was just pathetic, so I dropped it. I'm like, no, I'm not cheat coding my own.
It's better if you have other people to like.
Yes, like keeping you on it, whereas like I don't have that over the shoulder thing. I'm getting stuff done. I'm not a complete waste of space here, so I think I've got it. I'm not as bad as Harry here.
Stop! Oh my god.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named the case?
30 seconds left.
Any ideas?
Oh shit.
I want to name the case Shit on a Stick, but I know Hanged Man is what Kim likes, so I'm gonna go with the Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too.
Kim, you're kind of boring, but I love you, man.
Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Yes, good name. Good, strong name.
I'm going to start putting it the Hanged Man. It's good with something.
Hey, leveled. Alright, I'm done looking at my case files.
You don't exactly close them. So much as a distance
Oh
yourself
my
from the
god!
I think I'll hop on with you in a bit, but not for DR. If you want to,
God.
it sounds like you need a break. Leveled up, right? I've got 2 skill points to go. 3 skill points to go. I should just level up some stuff, but in a bit. Probably when I get back on again. All right. Well, I don't think they're here anymore. But I got 2 new people looking at me. One of them may be a bot, one of them wasn't.
Trying to the same pattern over and over exactly.
I'm going to end the stream now. I'm going to try and get more. No. That's fine. That's fine. Like nobody's even like here now anyway. That's why. No, I was really just looking at the timer, going like, holy crap, that was 3 hours. Well, 3.5. But that first like 30 minutes was us just kind of like punching it around. All right. Goodbye, stream. See you maybe tomorrow or until I get a schedule going.